Whose game you're very impressed with?
Elnaz. I think if you lose, I'm obsessed. If you can,
You
yes.
gonna
If
keep
you,
a photo of Elnaz at your home with a red
I
cross,
have
I must
it.
tell you.
Elnaz Nuruzi and I have been the bestest of friends for 8 years. That was our strategy to not really mention it and be like so open about it. So I've always tried to like portray a certain image in terms of fashion, that fashion has no gender. Raj, because he was very adamant that I should be cancelled when I was just empathetic towards it. But I mean, he's not my problem. I thought Purav was somebody who was a traitor, and I said that in the video diary, which because I gave 4-5 names, so they could only put Raftar and Sufi. He was not my friend from before. Maybe I would have killed him if I was a traitor.
Welcoming you, Sahil. It's just so special to have you again on Filming Beat, especially this time with Traitors. Tell me how
Yes.
you're feeling about all, and you were all over during the launch also.
I'm feeling now the show is out. I'm feeling great. At least I can put my side of the story out. So let's begin.
But it is so special, no, to see you with lots of courage coming out. Tell me, how much fashion have you used in the show?
How much what?
Fashion have you used in the show apart from the mind game? Fashion.
Fashion. To be honest, I was wearing a cape in the beginning that was made of my mother's saris. So I've always tried to like portray a certain image in terms of fashion, that fashion has no gender, and that's the whole idea. But I think that's something that cut code Raj, because he was very adamant that I should be cancelled when I was just empathetic towards it. But I mean, he's not my problem. But because I hardly knew him, and I don't know, like he's not the problem. But I think the fashion, yeah, it was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
आपका खून हो गया. You've been murdered.
Yes.
Tell me, how are you feeling after that? Are you alive a bit, or you wanted that you should have been in the show for more time, or what?
So Traitors for me has Adi has been the biggest life lesson. I just feel you have to pick your people wisely. Elnaz Nuruzi and I have been the bestest of friends for 8 years. That was our strategy to not really mention it and be like so open about it. I was the man who was at her house like literally 4 months ago when we didn't know we were doing the show with at 12 o'clock with a cake. I was the only friend. So that must say something about her as a human being. So I feel agar if you are going to kill me in the first episode and laugh about it and giggle about it and not give me any apology after coming out of the show, not even write a message, and it must say something about your I don't know, ethics, morals. And you are not a traitor in the show. You are a traitor in life. Tomorrow, if I see somebody Zalil, now Zalil is a Urdu word. Kindly note, it's not a gali galoch. It's a Urdu word which means tuch in Hindi, which means morally very weak. अगर मैं कल को किसी को देखूंगा ना कोई बिल्कुल गिरी हुई हरकत कर रहा है, मैं उसको बोलूंगा तुम एलनाज हो, because she's the face of somebody who's got no ethics, no morals. हम लाइफ में कितना गिर सकते हैं गेम शो में, वो भी आपको एक डिसाइड करना चाहिए कि यार मैं पहले एपिसोड में ना मेरा एक बहुत खास दोस्त है 8 साल का, उसको नहीं मारूंगी क्योंकि राज कुंद्रा ने कहा है. Raj Kundra's ethics are anyway questionable. Like he's an entrepreneur, he's wonderful, but the ethics are questionable. And if you are trying to understand his language better, so be it. But not be apologetic about it. And you've known me a little. I mean, I've spoken to you before on camera, and I'm always smiling. If you could put me, a guy like me, into a very depressed state. Depressed is a very big word. You should use it. But I can use it because I did feel very, very, very sad after the show. Why? Because I was stupid enough to think that it's probably somebody else. It can never be Elnaz who would kill. I'm so sorry. It would never be Elnaz who could kill me. But when Raj Kundra told me on the way back that Elnaz did, my faith on basic human love language was lost. And the fact that you think it's not life changing for somebody, because it does leave a big impact on your Adi. Like all of us are human. Some of us might not look very sensitive, but I feel I'm a very sensitive man, and it probably shows in how I behave as a human being. And I think my faith in basic human language was broken by somebody like Elnaz. And And I know I'm talking too much, but I'm clearly obsessed with what happened to me. And I would love to be like Elnaz in this lifetime if I can, but I can never be
Mm.
because my
But
upbringing
why
is
not?
too.
Why not Pura? Why not Raj? You're like
So
thinking
I
of.
will tell you. I will tell you. Now, Purav, for example, Adi, I thought Purav was somebody who was a traitor, and I said that in the video diary, which because I gave 4 5 names, so they could only put Raftar and Sufi. Purav, I have a lot of respect for that guy now. I will tell you why.
Mm.
His content and my content, or his art or my art, they are not the same. But they have their own audience. But अगर आप शो देखेंगे
Yeah.
जब ये ट्रेटर्स एक रूम में थे, Purav did tell Raj that Sahil is a very strong player. He did the task well. Why do we want to kill him? राइट लाइकवाइज इससे भी स्ट्रॉन्गर पॉइंट ये है कि जब मुकेश छावड़ा ने ये कहने की कोशिश करी सम स्टूपिड कमेंट लाइक ओ मे बी साहिल कुडंट ऐड एनीथिंग टू द शो उसको मार दिया पूरव सेड नो ही वाज अ वेरी गुड कंटेस्टेंट my faith my love and respect for Purav who's a YouTuber has gone up. Why? Because he stood up for me, man. He killed me. He could be playing a game, but he still kind of stood up for me. He didn't make me look stupid. Elnaz, on the other hand, so Purav, that's why I don't have so much angst against him, Adi, because he was not my friend from before. Maybe I would have killed him if I was a traitor. You know what I'm saying? Raj also, yeah, for that matter, literally met me 2 days prior. So
Mm.
what if he killed me, But I mean, but Elnaz literally showed me why all women are not the same.
One tag you wanna give Elnaz, what we'll be giving that. One
Yeah,
animal also can eat.
one animal.
Yeah.
Oh, who's the most Salil animal? I don't know. Who's the most the animal who has no ethics? I don't know, man. Fox. Not even fox. Fox. No, okay, fox.
Snake you're saying?
Huh?
Snake you're
Snake?
saying?
Yeah, snake. Actually, snake. But snake. Okay, anaconda.
Or you're calling okay, never mind. I thought you'll go with Nagin or
Because
something.
she niggled me and didn't even maro a Dakar. The girl niggled me like she didn't care. And after the show, the girl didn't write an apology to me, to a man of like, to the man who comes to your house 6 times a week.
ठीक है. But Sahil, there's a divide also in this show that we see a lot of actors there versus influencers. The YouTube versus actual actors ka difference that we see. However, both the industries are different and they do have their own audiences and all that. How do you see that difference? Do you think that their followers, or your game and your followers will have that thing which will be a thing to discuss on, and they'll be having this divide also in their mind? No, he's an actor,
But
that thing.
so, no, but being an actor is not a bad thing, or even being a YouTuber. In fact, I personally feel, Adi, now we've reached a point where you should just call
Of course.
yourself, you've reached under an umbrella of being an artist.
Mm.
Like if I'm an artist, so are you. You know what I'm saying? So is Purav, or so is anybody else. Like I feel now because Instagram has given a voice to so many people, which is a great thing. India is a country of 1.2 billion people. People need to have an opinion. So I feel now it should just be a wider umbrella that these are 20 artists who are there, artists of value who are like in their own certain whatever niche.
Whose game you're very impressed with?
Pissed with
You're impressed with the game of any
uh,
contestant.
El Nas. I think if you lose, I'm obsessed. If you can,
You
yes.
gonna
If
keep
you,
a photo of Elnaz at your home with a red
I
cross,
have
I must
it.
tell you.
Her photo is on my fridge. Her photo is on my fridge. Yes, we
You've
took a
not
trip.
shown that
We
photo
took a
out or
trip
what?
together to Los Angeles, and her photo is on my fridge. Yes, it is. If you want, I can show it to you.
Los Angeles mean he lost the Angels.
Los Angeles with the angel. Yes, I feel her game is the strongest because if you have no ethics, there's nothing stopping you. That's the whole point, right? Like if you have no ethics whatsoever, and if you say I can do anything to win in life, is a quote at the trailer launch, then nothing can stop you. So of course you need to win every reality show on this planet. And another person who I think could have a very strong game because I don't know what's going to happen ahead. Also, I mean I do, but I don't. I do, but I feel another person should be Sufi. Why Sufi? Yeah, I'll tell you why Sufi. Because I feel he's also not very, मतलब वो पंगे ले रहा है लोगों से, but he's still somebody who's not going to target immediately. You know what I
He's
mean?
also an underrated player, I feel.
Huh?
He's a very, very underrated player.
No, I think he's been rated well. The fact that he's a very entertaining guy also, so you want him.
Okay, with that, I really wish to see you again at the trailer launch and at the events. Archer the man is back, I guess. So we'll be seeing
Yes.
you more of your hotness and charm spreading all over. Keeping wonders. It was nice talking to you for the Traitors, and I really wish we'll speak again for your new project.
Thank you. You're so kind. I had such a blast. Thank you.
I
All right. Bye. Bye.